Bank of Baroda bra Jakali Hotel Saramati Dimapuri Baroda BNB Paribas Conglomerates Fund and NFO Investors Meet Lusha. Investors Meet the Area Sales Manager Baroda BNB Paribas Mutual Fund Kuwati PPN2 Guha Roy bra briefing dia homoi kushige BOB bra regular customers kanimide financial investment instrument over awareness program luitage NFO Baroda BNB Paribas Conglomerates Fundo Ajibra Shuru Kurina September 15 tak global details saisamu.
Viewers Global Window Hanaji Hotel Saramati Dahiginese. Aji Bank of Baroda Dimapur Khanbra BNB Paribas Conglomerate NFO Investor Meet. It will date 2 September bra Shuru Kurine 15th September to hobole ase. Ahibi to laga program laga opore ami khan details bra saisabu.
As we all know, just few years before, we had an experience for lifetime for having lockdown, coronavirus, where everything got standstill, nothing was moving, no business source, no revenue earning, apart from the only sector that is mutual fund or equity investments. During those time phase, Sensex, the index of equity market, was something around hovering around 35,000 points, which during the lockdown, because of the participation of Indian resident individual, got increased to now 83,000. So in this 3-4 years time, this particular index has doubled up or more than doubled in terms of their growth. Second point I would like to give you with your personal experience, life experience, gold. Just 3 or 4 years before, we know gold was hovering around something like 56,000, 52,000, which is now 110,000. So a span of 3 to 4 years time, Indian market, Indian investments asset classes are able to give you double-digit return, in fact able to double your investments amount. The thing, what we wanted to discuss over here, as we have always seen, our last NFO also, the Baroda BNB Paribas Gold ETF Fund, you can see today also, from the day it launched, it is in green, it is in profit. So particularly in this particular fund, Baroda BNB Paribas Business Conglomerate Fund, the investor who will be investing during the NFO period, new fund offer period, that starts from tomorrow till 15th, will have the opportunity to have the units in the base price, that is 10 rupees per unit.
And the only thing we have to keep in mind, it should be a long-term investment. It should not be like 6 months or 1 year. As sir has told, it should be minimum 5 to 7 years horizon, and the longer is the horizon, our investment returns are more. So that should be kept in mind. And of course, we have to choose our funds judiciously, and as sir has told, we have to go to a financial planner or financial doctor, you can say, so that there should not be any risk. Or according to our goal, we can meet the our goals can be met.
Viewers Muilogudaitia Mr. Guharoy, Area Sales Manager, Baroda BNB, Paribas Mutual Fund, Guwahati Lagaze, Taigibilop, Graudi Krisabo. Thank you so much for giving your time to Global Window.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure of mine also to be here and to be present with you.
Just one question for you. Considering the current economic scenario, how should one resident or individuals invest in India to earn profit?
Very good questions, very relevant questions. I will take 2 minutes to brief you about the strength of our Indian economy. We all know that a few years before we had a lockdown for COVID for 3 years. Even after the lockdown, when everything was stopped, nothing was working, our equity market, mutual fund industry has given a triple-digit return. Our funds had gone up. 36,000 Sensex has become 83,000 Sensex. So this is the potential of India. Even we know a few days or months before there was a war with Pakistan. Even after the war, our GDP is positive. We are one of those countries all over the world whose GDP is positive and who is giving positive return. So from our country, the foreign institutional investors, foreign investors are coming, investing money, and they are taking out and going back. But we, the resident Indians, are till now not focused investing money in mutual funds and putting into our economy. So primarily considering the economic condition and the potential of Indian economy, I should suggest everyone to start the investment with SIP, systematic investment plan. In a specific day of a month, you put a small amount from your surplus income to the mutual fund, maybe a diversified, maybe a multi-cap, flexi-cap, wherever you feel like, and keep it for at least 5-7 years. Continue the SIP for 5-7 years. I can assure you, market has proven, market has given at least double-digit return in this tenure of 5-7 years of investment in mutual fund. So primarily to start for any resident individual, SIP is the ideal thing. Last but not the least, everybody is scared about the US tariff. Everybody is nowadays worried about what is happening in the tariff. Just to give you information, India's trade with US is something like 82 to 87 billion USD. Whereas our total trade volume is 1.736 billion USD. So out of this 1.736, if 82 or 87,000 gets stopped also, how are we bothered? So there is no tension, there is nothing to worry, because our country is much stronger, much potential to give you return, to give our residents a very good alpha return if they put their money through mutual fund to the Indian economy.
Viewers, moi logore etia Trilochan Sahu, taido Chief Manager, Bank of Baroda, Karamahol, Dimapur lagase, taigabilo kudauti krisabo. Thank you so much, sir, for giving your time to Global Window.
Welcome, madam.
Sir, I would like to ask you one question. What is mutual fund, and what are the types a common person can invest, and what are the benefits?
Yeah, thank you, madam. And I want to congratulate all the viewers of Global Window. And at the outset, I introduce myself. I am Chief Manager, Bank of Baroda, Khermal branch, and I am representing here today. We are doing an investor meet to make the customers aware about mutual fund. Mutual fund is nothing but one type of investment instrument, and the money is invested in different types of bonds and shares. And there are different types of mutual funds like mid cap, small cap, hybrid funds. So there are different types of funds are there. According to requirement of the customer, we can advise them different types of mutual funds. Then coming to what is the benefit out of it, normally when we are investing in our normal instrument like fixed deposit and recurring deposit in bank, normally we get around 5 to 6%. But when we are investing the same amount of money in market and bonds, so we get more returns. So, but that is always a risk associated with this investment. So to make the customers aware of the things, how to invest smartly and get more return from it, we are arranging this customer meet, and we are calling it as an investor meet with help of our business partner BNB Paribas, who is our business partner in mutual fund business. So I request all the customers, before investing any mutual fund, he should know about its pros and cons, so that they can reap the benefit of the market as well as in the bond market. Thank you.
To viewers, apni khan dikhi paise aji Bank of Baroda khan bara BNB Paribas Conglomerate and FO Invester'S meet lushe. Aji yede area sales manager Goha Roy tairu Baroda BNB Paribas Mutual Fund Guwahati lagase taibra brief kurishe. tahan ba janaise ki Bank of Baroda hando regularly inega conduct kore customers khan laga awareness program for financial investment instrument kane aru tahan babi janaise ki kinega invest kurile ami khan mutual fund de best benefits paule kane koi gini bi janai ase aru customers khan kane different financial goals khan bi ase like children's education marriage anoili bi house and car loans khan bi pawo goise aru tahan ba janaise ki to mutual fund de join kurishi gule ami khan easily achieve kuru pare ami khan laga goals without any stress koi ni bi janaise ajigane man ase for more news and update keep watching Global Window. This is your reporter Yaung Amla with my camera person Anungai Jamir reporting for Hotel Saramati Dimapur.